Good morning, good afternoon. CISSP question series. So here is the first question, which will make you sweat a little bit to figure it out the answer, right? So let's figure it out and read the question. What the question is. Righties. The first question is: a global energy company has recently experienced a series of security breaches, including unauthorization, access to the sensitive research data, ransom attack, and website defacement. The company board of directors has decided to implement a comprehensive security governance framework to address these issues. Which of the following approaches would be the most effective in aligning security governance with the company overall business objective, fostering a culture of shared responsibilities, and ensure continuous improvement of security posture? Oh, that's a long paragraph I have to read. Imagine if you got a question like this in the exam. What are you going to do about it? But you can see that I just highlighted in red and orange as well, orange color. You can see these pick up these main words, right? First approach is you can take read questions few more times, 3-4 times, or the other approach is to figure it out which domain the question come from. What you can do is you can read the options that have been given is A, B, C, and D. So for example, if I you sitting in the exam or I sitting in the exam, either I can read the first paragraph, the question itself, and figure it out. Ooh, what are you saying? Doesn't make sense. Or you can go straight to the options and start figuring out what it says. So let's say over here, option number A. Let me get the pen as well. Here you go. Number A says establish a dedicated Chief Information Security Officer (CISO) position with direct reporting to the CEO and implementing a centralized security team responsible for all security decisions and activities. Right, that seems like to me from domain 1. Okay, right, now the question is over here. Establishing a dedicated chief security officer for this, that doesn't make sense because the impact already done now and this attack is already done and they're trying to mitigate or looking into it to how to make a robust the security standards, security practice, that these things never happen again, right? So let's see the, I don't think so, I won't go for this one across it. Okay, let's see the B now. Integrating security objectives and metric into a company's strategic planning and budgeting processes, incorporating security awareness and training into employee onboarding and performance reviews, and conduct regular audit and security assessments. That kind of makes sense. Last question is, yeah, I can say, yeah, it is good option, and I can tell from looking into his D1 as well is domain 1. Now the third one is now adopting a comprehensive set of security policies, standards, and procedures, deploying a suite of security technologies such as firewall, intrusion detection systems, and data encryption, and outsourcing security operations to a managed security provider. Half of the question is very good up till here to security, right, till here, because you're talking about you have a robust kind of a security policy, standards, and procedures. But then he went more on the technology focused over here: firewall, intrusion detection systems, and data encryption. And the worst is that outsource to a third party provider. You won't do that. You expect that you having your own security in-house, right? So this is good, kind of a good. This I'm gonna park it. Okay, so the D is now, let's see the D, focusing on the compliance with industry regulations and the standards such as PCI DSS and HIPAA. Conduct a regular penetration testing and vulnerability assessment, and investing in cyber insurance to mitigate the financial losses from the security incident. Right, this question on the top, it doesn't say the secure sensitive information. It just say the sensitive research data, right? So that is not relevant to my question. So I won't do that one. Yeah, this is not, no. And he also was telling us about the cybersecurity insurance. No, that's a third party risk assessment coming as where you transferring the risk. No, I won't go that one. Right, we left with option C and B, right? So let's come back again. Now the question is, security breaches happened already, unauthorized access, sensitive research data compromise, ransom attacks, and the CISO or the board of directors are looking to comprehensive security and security governance, right? So that make more sense. That is a more likely a 20,000 feet point of view. They're looking into it and figuring it out, or trying to mitigate the issues in a good terms. So I don't go for C. The question is, or the analysis is, outsourcing you will do that. Having a good security policy is must, is a mandatory security policy. Standard is mandatory. Procedures are also mandatory. But then technologies such as 5 intrusion detection, but he's getting more technical. Because remember in CISSP exam, there's three things you have to focus: people, process, and technology. Okay. Now, if we see that one, the first one doesn't make sense. He talk about people as employees and process as well, because he's saying strategic planning and budgeting processes, yeah, incorporate security awareness and training to employees, onboarding and performance review. So it can be onboarding of the new employees or the current employees, and doing a added security audits and the risk assessment. So that make more sense. So I go for B is the answer for this. Coming back on the D one, you might be can think that I think it's D question is from domain one, but somebody can, one you can disagree with me. You can say, yeah, you know what, pen test is there, and vulnerability assessment is there, so it's more likely a domain five. Sorry, not domain six. Okay, domain six in CISSP talks about the penetration testing and the vulnerability. But here, look at this. Cyber insurance is coming in a domain one, right? And also pen test and vulnerability comes into a domain one. And PCI DSS and HIPAA is also covered in domain one. So I still reject this D, and I still give the answer as B. Okay, so let me know how you like this, or leave a comment, and I will make one more video on different question, and I help you to prepare for the CISSP exam. Thank you for your time, for staying and looking into this video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.